and 2D tubing. So Russell doesn't, like, pose according to how somebody is on a camera, partially because there's nobody on a camera for him to be tracking. And of course he is definitely not a 3D model, so he's not a 3D tuber. But, yeah.
Be thankful that takes too much work.
More, he's a nice little more, like, lore appropriate, I guess, means for me to be having, other people's voices in my streams. I know Lucian uses, Reactive, which is a Discord plugin, for a similar purpose, but I prefer this one because it has a lot more customizability to it. Even if it does mean I can only have one Russell for like, the 5 people that might be in a call at a given time. So, yeah, look forward to seeing Russell in future streams. That will include the carousel on Saturday, so you'll get to hear the patron voices coming through Russell, that kind of thing. But, yeah, just a cute little bugger.
Can you hear me, Lang?
Yes.
Good. Good. Hopefully my stream will spin back up and everything will be right with the world. Now that I'm actually getting decent kilobytes per second upload and I'm not getting too many drop frames. Woo!
Why does the third eye light up whenever Russell is, like, relaying? Magic, in short.
I mean, Russell is basically an Oracle Raven-ish. I was gonna say an Oracle, an Oracrow, but, you know, not
Wrong
a crow.
Corvette.
So.
But yeah, like, which eye Raven? Ravens don't normally have 3 eyes, but Russell does.
Yeah.
Russell is a magical, a creature created of magic from like, creatures native to the Twilight Forest. So he's all kinds of magic.
Also, yes, everybody in my chat, I just restarted my router because all of my upload was getting gobbled up by something else, not sure what. And that seems to have been fixed now. So, yay! Okay. What was I talking about before all this? Hey, Luca. Yes, I'm back. God damn it. Fine. Give me a second. Okay. How dare you make exercise of all the things now. Hit my head on a box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I shall be seen. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh. Right. What is today's project? Today's project is an iron mine, followed by the construction of a dry dock, followed by the construction of a submarine carrier vessel. Hopefully. See. Oh, that's lovely. Right. Perhaps, Drax, perhaps. At the moment, we've got a nice big van. A nice big truck.
Is the world up?
Yes, you should be in. Oh, you're not in.
Multiplayer session no longer exists.
Okay, give me a second to restart it. Yeah, the truck's nice. The truck is nice. Yeah. Just it because you visited and needed a fly you did not bring. Fair enough. Well, we'll look into building maybe an aeroplane or something on the line. We're probably not going to visit this.
I mean, we have the tumbleweed.
We have the tumbleweed. Would you count it as a good cargo flyer?
It has cargo. It is capable of carrying cargo.
Not much.
It carried the resources to start the new base.
I mean, yeah, that's a small base.
Admittedly, it took a couple of trips, partially because I had to fight over the assembler with you.
Well, yeah, I was building the van that was going to transport a lot of cargo, and you built the flyer, which transported a little bit of cargo. Also the world.
I built the flyer that just abjectly rejects the aerodynamics of a thing that exists.
Mm-hmm.
For the power of arcane magic, also known as programming.
Yep, basically.
For the power of making rocks think with lightning.
Also that. Have you loaded in yet?
Loading.
Or are you loaded? Good. Ah, there's the rainbow-suited one.
Oh, it's raining. Also, I appear to be like several feet to the right of where I logged out.
Yeah, that was me.
Ah, you nudged me, did you?
Yeah, I do like that you can just sort of push people along like this.
I like that there's absolutely zero kinematics to it as well. I'm just sliding.
Yep, basically.
Ah. Right, well, we've got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do.
Or at the very least, I've got a lot of work to do.
Well, I plan to build an iron mine, followed by building a dry dock, followed by building a submarine carrier vessel, so that we can go mine platinum.
That's a lot to get done tonight.
It is a lot to get done tonight. I might get maybe the mine done. See?
Well, I've got a mine over here to get working, but also for that, I need to make a power supply.
Yep.
Which is why there is a massive heck-up tunnel underneath the center of this base. Just to get to the water level. I have literally, this will surprise absolutely no one who is familiar with my content, I have literally built a well.
Bye.
You dick.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. You were standing right on the edge.
There's no such thing as holding shift in this game.
I know, but like, even in Minecraft, if you saw someone standing on the edge of a cliff, you would probably punch them, you know?
Okay,
right.
So I need to build, let's see, collector down at the bottom there that is linked to this whole thing by pipes, so it can get ice into the system.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, feed it into actual hydrogen generators and such.
And I need to put a ore detector on my vehicle, and then commence the operations required to go looking for an iron deposit.
Alright.
Yeah, Lydia says, can confirm, have punched people off a cliff before.
Who among us hasn't?
I don't think anyone who's ever played Minecraft hasn't just seen someone standing on the edge of the cliff and gone, I could just push, and they'd go, they'd disappear.
When is Lucian going to lock you up for an eternity? Hopefully never.
I mean, that's not really my job, although there is a character that Line plays that might have that happen at some point.
Which character?
The Void Wraith.
Oh, right. That's going weird.
Hmm?
It's been
That was a
ages since I've
while
heard that
back.
name.
I mean, in fairness, I've been a little distracted with the remnants of the unlikely reunion series that I'm still trying to pull together, but I'm missing voice lines, and the person who's meant to be doing the voice lines is busy.
A little busy at the moment,
Yeah, I mean, we're all...
with, like, a broken arm.
What?
You are talking about Dave, right?
No! No,
No,
Wait,
not
Dave
Dave?
has a broken arm? What?
Ish.
Oh.
More specifically, Dave
shit.
has bone where there should not be bone.
Oh, God.
Which could
No,
also be a description of having a broken arm.
I hadn't heard about that at all. No, I was referring to Sliver. Sliver, who plays Mayweather in the thing. No, Dave's voice lines are not required for at least another episode. I literally told Dave, there is no deadline on this. Do them when you feel you have time. Like, yeah. Oh, I had no idea that Dave had a broken arm. Holy shit.
Well, turns out Dave has the same problem as their dog. So,
Oh. In fairness, I don't really hear much of the news that goes on around that particular group these days. I'm a little disconnected from it. Well, a lot from it. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna need like a fuck ton of steel plate. And yes, that is a scientific term. Okay. What do you need, Line?
I need cobalt, mostly.
Oh, that's not gonna be hard to get.
Well, ish. It's like 30 meters below us.
That's still not gonna be hard to get. In fact, at this point, it's about 9 meters below us, so... Found some.
Sup.
Oh no, I'm just marking on the fact that the cobalt that is the closest to the surface is the one that's right underneath that tree.
Well then.
That tree might have to go. Yes, Reacts. This version of Agaris is modded somewhat. Not as much as Wasted or Shax or Trenches versions of Agaris, but definitely a little more than the usual. So, to give people a brief rundown of what we have on this particular version of Agaris at War, the extra mods that we are running are boat parts, propeller motors, aerodynamics, and I remember correctly, we also now have the Zeppelin gas cell mod, and a couple of others. We are... Oh yes, we're running small connectors now, so ejectors are now small connectors. And I think that about covers it. Yeah. Oh, and we're using extended ore detector range as well.
Because finding it at 150 meters range was punishing.
Yes, and we're also using the sleep mod as well. A couple of others. Basically just quality of life improvements in general, other than the few that I've mentioned that actually add parts. So,
Yeah, if you've played Minecraft, you know why we have the bed spot.
Yes. Sleeping is nice.
Yeah, hope to do it someday.
Do we have the map link? Yes, I have the map link. Don't worry. I come prepared for the part.
Lucy, why are there 301 steel plates inside of my my nice
Yeah.
fresh assembler that I made to get away from you?
Well, actually, that does remind me. I was gonna drive around to find some silver, actually. You could make a separate spawn point.
Don't you have a survival kit on that truck as well?
Nope.
Okay, we'll find some silver to put a survival kit on that truck.
Not the plan at the moment.
Well, find some silver.
Yeah, no, I am planning to find some silver. And if I remember correctly, good. I'm gonna drive off and find silver for you. I won't bring back much, but we won't. Actually, I might bring back a few cargo. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Just be careful it doesn't end up clogging a refinery.
Okay. We are here, and silver is a good 20 kilometers away, but I can get there. Right. But yes, for those who are unfamiliar with the current setup, we started on Agaris as a standard planet with none of the Agaris at War scenario stuff. And the other day, I switched everything over so that all of our bases and stuff are in exactly the same places where we started. However, we are now running the Agaris at War scenario. However, our objective is not in fact to beat the Agaris at War scenario, it is in fact to get to Planet Crate, which is somewhere about 10,000 kilometers away, which will be interesting to get to. So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm aware of which Cobalt node we are currently on, Triax. I have the map up in the background. Ooh, that actually reminds me. Flying, I'm going to send you the updated map of the actual Agaris at War scenario, which contains a visual indicator of which zones are, you know, allied-ish to us, and which zones we probably shouldn't go. No?
Right. Good thing to know, good thing to know.
There you... I was just explaining to chat how we went from standard Agaris not at war to Agaris suddenly very at war. So yeah.
Yes, Lucian, this map is extremely helpful. Wow, I don't know how we got along without them.
It's actually very helpful because it defines exactly where all of our
Yeah, I
nodes
can
are.
see. It's wow, that is super helpful. You can zoom in and everything.
Honestly, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic right now.
I am because I am because it's an error page for me.
Oh, it's an error page. You'll have to reload it.
We
Like
did.
after you run a reload, it'll work. It's weird on the. It works fine for me.
Four reloads later, it works.
Oh, okay. Well, it did work. Yeah. I'm tempted. I'm very suddenly tempted to make your reactive image.
I can send you the PNGs for Russell if it helps.
No. I'm gonna make your reactive image into a bubble, and then I'm gonna put you inside my my horizon image.
Huh. Man, there was a painting way back of a witch coming out of their well to shame mankind. You could just use that.
I think that's truth, not a witch.
Same diff. Yes, Dusty, truth coming out of the well to shame mankind. I'm sure there's not a single parallel to be made about that.
How does that look, chat? I think I've done a masterful job. Sort of. It'll do for now. Oh, I am loving this one. Actually. Well. I think I need some more. How's all the audio settings, by the way, chat? Is everything balanced-ish? I hope it is. Ah, I don't want to deal with more audio shenanigans today. Had enough of it as it is. Find you? Good, good. I am glad I have to deal with audio shenanigans enough whenever I boot. How much silver would you like flying?
Enough?
Okay, but like, give me a basic quantity, like 20,000, 30,000. How much are we?
Uh, 5,000 will probably suffice for a while.
Oh God! Jesus.
Did you just crash?
No, I just went over the world scene, and it just dropped me down because it's like really quite high at this world for some reason.
Which way are you from the Cobalt base?
I'm towards.
Can you give me like a compass reading?
Okay, so from the Cobalt base, I am approximately the middle point between west-northwest and northwest.
Right.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Barely, but it helps.
I mean, I could just give you a GPS.
Oh no, I'm trying to fly to my camera to see what you just did.
Oh, right.
Assuming
Yeah.
you're still in render distance, I guess.
I'm
Possibly not.
4.9 kilometers. I'm 13 kilometers away, so I should be
Okay,
in
you're right, I'm
render
rendered in.
I think render distance is 15 kilometers. But don't. Whoa, my god! Ah, that's a problem.
I'm hearing through the Raven that some bad things just happened to you.
Well, my entire vehicle just fell through the world.
That's a problem.
Yes, it is. Give me a second.
Next question, is it still in one piece?
Well, it's 600 meters below the ground. Give me a second.
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes, it is, surprisingly. Yeah, don't worry, guys. This does happen on occasion. Fixed it.
Oh?
I had to spectator cam my way through the world and copy, well, delete the original and copy it onto the surface.
That sounds like shit.
Well, it sounds like vehicle recovery, to be honest.
Last I checked, AA
Anyway.
doesn't clone your car.
I mean, no. But, you know, sometimes that's just easier, right? Yeah, no. Sometimes, every now and again, the ground in Space Engineers just goes, yeah, no, I don't exist anymore. Goodbye.
It's almost like some of the original coders didn't intend there to be planets.
I know.
That'd be bizarre, wouldn't it? We'd make a space game without planets.
Eric Rosa, that's... The world cheated you out of a truck, it's only fair to cheat it back. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, it's something to do with the world not loading fast enough at the speed that you're going. Which is weird, because I'm only
So the
going
world
at
loading
30...
the world loading being outpaced by physics, presumably.
Basically, yeah. The world just going, okay, I'm gonna load the physics in front of you. Wait, no, I need to load more physics. Hold on, slow down. And then you just outpace the physics and just drop. For some reason. I don't know why it does that. Hey, Kato. Error 666, you're not on Earth anymore. Well, technically, you're right. We're on Agaris. find the silver that's supposed to be there. Did you have extended ore detector? Nice.
Yeah, the vanilla ones are kind of puny. Oh.
Around. Making humming noises to myself because I'm not sure what I am at the moment. Well, I know where I am. I need to get a high vantage. Particularly. Also, if anyone who is watching would like to know exactly where we are on the Agaris world map, let me equip. So, we are at, well, Lying is at this cobalt mine here, and I am looking for this silver deposit here. And our main base, or our original base rather, is somewhere over this way. So we are on this particular Agaris continent. We are not on the other one, which over here. And I think this, I don't quite remember, but I think this is the one that Wasted's on. We're over here. Wait, no. Are we? Well, regardless. No, I'm just it is possibly quite deep in the mountain. Yeah, you're right, Triax. But I'm sure we'll manage to find it. Regardless, I do have an extended order action. Managed to find something. Oh, that looks a bit cheap. Perhaps we should have slept. I left. Oh well.
Oh? Still sunny here.
Well, it's sunny for you, but I'm behind some mountains, so it's quite foggy. Ow.
You good?
Hit a tree.
Is the
Any
truck
damage?
good as well?
Works fine. Actually surprised it. Damage. Then again, it is.
I don't know. I feel like if I ran into a tree and had at full speed, I'd be pretty hurt.
Oh, I wasn't going at full. Like second. Full speed on flat terrain for this truck is about 15 meters a second. Oh, I found silver.
Oh, grats. It's also turning night over here.
Well, I will make my way back. Line up some. Back so we have a survival kit, huh?
Sounds pretty nice.
And it's just 16 meters below the surface. Right, so yeah, there is silver here. It's just actually quite high up the mountain. Have some quickly. About 10,000. Actually, have a survival kit. I find it hilarious that I'm mining for silver and the title of my stream is I need more iron.
Yeah, that's shifting priorities right there. In a nutshell.
I should get myself an upgraded drill at some point.
Does not require, like, that platinum requires, like, top tier, but what's the mid tier require?
I believe...
Is that just cobalt?
I don't know.
Yeah, mid tier is cobalt.
The mid tier is... Wait, is that tier 1 or tier 2?
Tier 0 is just like gravel. Tier 1, the enhanced enhanced is cobalt.
What about tier 2?
And I can't say anything higher after that because it's a basic assembler ring.
Oh, right. I think tier 2 requires silver and gold. Or at least silver. So once I bring some of this back... It might just be the way Space Engineers' sound works, Lydia, in that their sound design isn't great, to be honest. It might be that there is a bit of a delay in-game. I've played so much Space Engineers that nowadays I don't really notice
doesn't even register.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Drill is quite loud. Well, soon enough we'll be done here and bury some silver back. Well, actually, before I do, I'm gonna make a juice. And I'm going to share this GPS with mine.
It's nice to share.
There's the silver GPS. And I'll actually share the home base with you.
That would come in handy, actually. I might need to zoom back for some power.
There you go.
There's something 2 kilometers above me.
Really? What is it?
Yeah. It's white, it's neutral.
Okay.
I can't make it out against the dark sky, and it's gone. Not sure what that was.
It might have been an ICT patrol craft.
That sounds bad?
No. ICT are completely new. They don't care.
So it's not bad because they're neutral to us.
Yeah, basically.
But
as
if
long
it
as we
was
don't
red,
shoot
it'd
at
be
them,
real bad.
fine. I mean, if it was red, I'd be very surprised because we're not in enemy territory, basically. Okay, I have 10.4k silver. 309 stone that I'm gonna throw away. Right. Oh. Okay, Lion, question for you, although I don't know if you drive or not. Which side of the road do we drive on in the UK?
Okay. Firstly, no, I don't drive. Never got my license because my brother totaled the car in the process. Secondly, how do you live in this country and not know what side of the road we drive on?
I don't drive! Is the answer to that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We drive
I
on
don't
the
drive and I
left.
don't like cars.
We drive on the left, Lucian V. Ghost.
Okay, we drive on the left. That's fine. I've put the main cockpit for driving on the right in this vehicle.
In fairness, so do we.
What? I thought you said we drive on the
Cars,
left.
yes, we drive on the left, but cars in the UK have their driver's seats on the right. Aligning,
Okay,
which causes the driver to be aligned with the stripe down the middle of the road.
Okay. Fair enough. That's fine. That makes sense.
Not really, but when does anything?
I mean,
UK?
I don't drive. I don't know if that would make sense to some people or not. Oh, damn. I make my spotlights a little more bright. At least. Hopefully I won't get a world scene. I'll be honest, it's particularly nerve-wracking driving first person,
Absolutely.
especially in the dark. Ooh, the tree. Hey, PhD. I mean, we have yet to explode, but now we are actually in the Agaris at war scenario, so that's more and more likely. Oh yeah, yeah. The truck dropped through the planet at one point because Keen doesn't know how to design collisions that don't unload for some reason. Fine, I just be careful. Don't hopefully drive into it.
Didn't you literally suggest that not like half an hour ago?
Well, driving into a river to refuel makes sense. Driving into a river while you're loaded down with cargo doesn't.
I don't recall anyone ever driving into a river to refuel.
I mean, nobody
In the history
uses...
of man.
I mean, in fairness, in the history of man, nobody drives into a river to load up on ice so that they can turn it into hydrogen, so that they can run a combustion engine.
Wonder why that is. Also, driving into a river to get fuel for a combustion engine. I wonder why that sounds very strange.
I mean, in Space Engineers, it's something that you actually do, but... I'm tempted to drive faster, but I think going above 24 meters a second is a bad idea at the moment. Because at 24 meters a second, I can just about dodge the trees as they come into the range of my spotlights.
Oh lord. Shame the spotlight doesn't have a. Shame there's no like tree option for searchlights. Just point at the nearest tree.
That would be interesting. Ah, lovely. New desk. Hopefully one day I'll get one of those. Driving in the dark in this first POV. Chill. Yeah, no, it is pretty chill. Like, I'm sure it's chill for you guys. For me, it's a little nerve-wracking. Ah, tree. Fuck. Fine. Yeah, tree be dead. We killed the tree. I apologize to the tree's family, but it had to be done.
Did it though?
Political assassination. Yeah.
Oh, I see. The tree was a union worker.
What? No. Tree worked for Bezos.
Those two things are not necessarily distinct.
I suppose.
Certainly not anymore.
Oh god, world scene. Okay, yeah, that's a... Oh wow, that is a really, really cool world scene.
Why am I seeing I'm detecting a weapon marker at the bottom of my at the bottom of my well.
A weapon marker?
Yeah, a little red target reticule. What the hell?
I got
Have
nothing.
Have I suddenly become like Barotrauma or something? There's nothing down here.
There we go. Oh boy. Mercibles, not just in open water anymore. Yes, you can also find them in wells now. Okay, I am 10 clicks out. Hopefully we'll get some sleep. Now that I've passed the world seam, I can accelerate a bit. Ow. I'm very thankful that all the trees I keep hitting the cockpit next to me and not the one I'm in.
Glad I didn't come with them.
I mean, in fairness, if you had come with, you'd be able to help me avoid the trees, but...
Ow, I wouldn't have control of driving. The best I'd be able to do would be to yell, "Tree!"
Yeah, well, that would help, I think. Personally, I think. Ah, good. I'm almost to the beach. Now I don't have to worry about any of these. Oh. See? That explains why my vision was confused.
Oh.
My spotlight is broken.
Wonder what could have caused that? Possibly running into a tree?
Probably. Hey, old F1. Welcome to my little, well, I suppose this is my playthrough of Agaris. I appeared on Wasted One for one episode, and now I'm doing my own. Yeah, ITC B-020. Must be a cargo transport.
Are we looking in the sky?
Yeah. You have something I might get a kick out of. Really now. Do tell, old F1. Do tell.
You do seem to be driving at some speed.
I'm going at about 25 meters per second.
From my perspective, you just got air.
Did I? I can't tell. I'm in the cockpit. Like, actual first-person view, so...
It's an interesting
Oh
choice.
dear. Did Shaq's instructor situation go awry, old F1? I can't watch that right now, but I will later on. When you do, I think you like it. It's what's expected when Shaq teaches. Ah, yes, yes. I'm sure that I will enjoy that that clip once I get around to watching it. Okay, I'm 1.5 kilometers out.
I read you. Rapidly declining.
Well, I'm going at about 30 meters per second. So
Yeah, it's a really decent speed. That's like highway speed.
I mean, I don't know what that trans to in kilometers per hour, so...
Well, if you want to convert meters per second to kilometers per second, you just divide it by 1,000.
But then it's kilometers per hour, not kilometers per second.
So then you multiply it by 60 and 60 again.
I can't do math. I'm gay.
We're space engineers.
Yeah. Don't you... Just because I play Space Engineers doesn't mean I can do math. Hello.
Hello, I currently have a power problem.
Oh, God. 3. Flying?
Yes?
What the fuck just happened?
Okay, firstly, I'm okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Good thing you got silver for a survival kit, huh?
Yeah. Be careful
Actually, I'm
flying
kind of
back
surprised
up
I didn't
this
break any
hole.
of this massive pipe all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened
Okay.
there was I disconnected the tumbleweed without remembering that I had put the tumbleweed onto recharge mode
Oh.
because it was so low on power.
Oh,
So
God.
it plummeted.
Okay. I'm bringing 2.1k over to the binary so we hang up quick.
Well, the bright side is now I have the materials I was going to go mine with the tumbleweed.
Oh. Oh, shit.
What?
The basic refinery can't refine silver. We need a full refinery to refine it properly.
Well, I guess you're going home.
Wait, no, the basic refinery... Off? Oh yeah, it's off. Oh, hold on. Nope, it still can't refine it. Okay. But we don't have a full refinery at home.
Do we not?
No, we've got a
Does
basic.
that require metal grids?
I believe so, yes.
Well, I can get you the metal grids at least.
Yeah. Okay. That's annoying. Well. Well then. Actually, the best way to go about this, build something at an iron mine so that we can churn out a bunch of iron for steel plates, because the large refineries require ridiculous amounts of steel. Well, that could have been worse.
Oh? Are you
Well-
still above me, by the way?
I am above you.
Okay, could you come and grab the rest of these pieces? It's not very much, but I'm full inventory.
God. I would, except that I don't have a hydrogen tank on me, and I have 36 hydrogen left, which I don't have enough to get back out of the hole.
Okay, well, I do have a hydrogen tank, so I can give you one. It's a 52%, but that should be it.
You're gonna have to come back up.
Well, you can get down. See.
I mean, I can get down there, but... Okay, here
And then I
come.
can give you the hydrogen tank so you can restock it before. Wow, you're bouncing a lot there.
Yeah. Oh.
There it goes, behind you.
No.
The good news is that thanks to the Tumbleweed's dutiful service, this shaft is in fact perfectly vertical.
Lovely. Yeah. Right.
We should definitely sleep.
Components, as well as the tank. Okay, now. Sleeping. Right. Okay. So, first things first. Our best option is to get an iron mine. So manufacture all the steel plates that we need to build a refinery.
Right.
Because manufacturing steel plates off of stone takes an age, and we don't have a proper mining system anymore. Because the tumbleweed just went down the well.
The tumbleweed just tumbles, yes.
Yeah. So the best thing that we can probably do is head to where the iron is, build a basic refinery system there, and then start refining iron as quickly as possible.
Right.
So,
Firstly, you might want to get some enhanced tools.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, probably. Do we have enhanced tools ready?
I have a full set myself right now.
Oh, good.
Because we have cobalt. Like 500 cobalt.
Yeah.
It's not an industrial amount, but it's a decent amount.
Yeah, I'm missing iron. Well.
1 second, I'll go in the hole and dig it. Okay, getting some steel. Your tools, sir.
I will grab them in. The Armada! Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well today. We are just dealing with a bit of a, well,
Oopsie-doodle.
an oopsie. Our main mining vehicle just fell down the well that we were building, and we don't have a large refinery to refine silver at the moment. So, yeah, that's something fun to deal with. So we're going.
Still better than the last time that the tumbleweed crashed.
In fairness, yes, the last time the tumbleweed crashed, you didn't just take out the tumbleweed, you took out our entire power system on the only base that had a survival kit on it. But yeah, no. Definitely not as bad as last time. But yeah, so now what we're going to be doing is building a small refining base over at an iron mine so that we can get more iron so that we can build an actual full refinery. So yeah. So Lion shouldn't drive anymore? No.
Excuse you, I was flying, and the problem actively at that point was that I wasn't flying.
Yes, no, that is fair. The problem wasn't Liang's driving, it was Liang's lack of the ability to drive.
It was the absence of my driving.
Yes, exactly. Okay. What if, temporarily, we pull down this base and set it up over at the iron mine so that we have a quicker thing. Instead of just manufacturing the parts here and having to drill and mine to build those parts, we just tear this down and rebuild it over at the iron mine. How does that sound?
I mean, I like this base.
I mean, yeah.
And also, I've just gone through all the trouble of building a well that leads to water,
well,
so
no,
I can power
like
the thing.
we can keep the well. I just mean like we pull down this temporarily, build something similar at the iron mine, and then we can come back and rebuild it here once we have all the iron we need. Because realistically, iron is what we're lacking at the moment. And like, we can keep the well section. All we really need to take is the assembler, the refinery, and the windmills.
Do you still have my my hydrogen tank?
No, that's in the cargo container.
So what you're saying is we take the functional elements of this, but not the power elements that keep it in existence?
Basically, yeah. And we just build up the...
If we can fit that into the truck.
Oh, we can fit plenty into the truck. Like, the truck has 4 large cargo containers on the back of it. It's fine. Let me just drive it a little bit. Oh. My friction? Oh wow, my power is turned down way too. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, we have plenty of space in cargo containers. Like, we're barely
place a
using...
drill here? I'm trying to just stick a quick drill on the side of this thing just to grab some rock without me having to dig it by hand, but
Drills are
it's
big.
not letting me.
Drills
I
are
can see
weird.
that part, but it won't let me place it at all.
That's because they are really, really big.
I'd be better off just putting this on a hinge, having it gradually descend.
Hold on. We need further down.
If we go too far, though, it's going to just, like, not grab anything. There we go, it's good, it's good.
Oh, that'll
We may have
give
just
us
defeated our own
some-
point there, but I think it'll do.
It'll do for now, yeah.
What I realized is the Achilles heel of this entire, like, mine is that after a certain point it doesn't get anything but cobalt. which is somehow
Yes.
slightly worse, actually, than not getting cobalt at all.
Yes, that is why we need the iron mine, really. Like, the iron
Yeah.
mine should probably be our central base point, because iron is the one thing that we are always going to need. Cobalt is necessary for metal grids and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's a secondary resource, iron, which we will need for literally everything. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to... production... Yes. I'm going to queue up the required components for a couple of steel blocks, and all of the stuff that we'll need for the base.
Everything was going so well.
Yeah, well, it's us. What do you expect, really?
Maybe next time I should make some kind of docking clamp.
Probably a good idea.
Or at the very least, I should make the actual, like, ship have a button that connects to a timer block that makes sure the batteries aren't on charge when you disconnect.
Could be.
That feels... I could program that probably. Because, oh boy, does that seem to be a bad thing to happen.
Yeah, not great.
Shall I begin dismantling the functional essentials here?
No. I'm still getting it to finish up some...
Well, I can dismantle the beds,
essential.
presumably.
Oh, yeah, no. You can dismantle the bed. I'm gonna check. And mine needs to go. Okay, so we can either... There's an iron mine area that's up in the mountains, sort of about, I'd say, maybe 10 kilometers from our original home base. Or there's an iron deposit that's about 15 to 18 kilometers from the cobalt mine, but it's not in the middle of it. So which one do we want to go for?
How far was that second one from here?
It's about 15 to 18 kilometers.
Well, home base is 26 from us,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing that one's closer.
Yes.
And not in the mountains.
Not in the mountains. In fact, it's relatively close to the main road. So.
That's probably a good start then.
Okay, we'll go for that one once we've got everything loaded up. You're not getting any more stone? Getting any more?
No. Well, that and the refinery keeps wanting to make cobalt.
Oh. It only has cobalt.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Suppose move the drill down by one?
Just as a note, I think our only hydrogen generator now is at base.
Nope, we have a hydrogen generator on the back of the... inside the truck. We just need ice for it. It should be fine.
Well, if I can get 4 computers and 7 steel plates, this collector will do that.
We should have 4 computers and 7 plates in the truck. Very quickly turn off the... that we don't consume any hydrogen that we make.
You particularly stuffed full of hydrogen?
At the moment, I have 64 on me.
Okay, you're probably gonna want to go finish that collector then, because I'm out, and so is the truck.
Right.
So if I go down there, I'm dying down there.
Okay. How much stuff does it need?
Just like, I have the parts on me. It's like 4 computers and 7 steel plates.
Okay. Drop them down. You can finish that pipe there, or transfer everything that you will.
It's just straight down.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. Particularly because it stops when you're there.
No.
Should start making ice at a pretty steady pace, but it won't be transported up here, like, automatically.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we'll be able to come back to a supply.
I have on me 5.24k ice. Back up. Ooh. Right. I will drop that. Cockpits. Yep. There we go. And now if you jump in one of the cockpits, you should get your hydrogen filled.
There we go. Hold on.
Lovely. Once we finish crafting everything, current production queue, we should have enough ourselves. There.
Is there a reason I can't actually put my bottle into the tank?
Tanks can only be transferred through large connection points. The cockpit only has small ones. So if you want to charge your tank, you'll have to go into the back and actually the large port on the back of the thing. That's why I actually made it to actually access it. It's the one right in front of you at the top. You can actually access it from
Oh, I
back here.
see it.
Yeah. Like you can access it from outside. Yeah.
It's so cramped.
It is very cramped, but it's an engine compartment.
little bit of user-friendliness never hurt.
Well, I made it as user-friendly and compact as I could.
Alright, how much more we got?
A decent amount. Good hope.
I'm taking out the kobolds until the base can prove that it can actually process everything else reliably.
Ooh. Fell into the...
Hey, girders and steel plates left.
Lovely.
Just under 200 plates left.
At the moment I'm basically acting as a delivery system for the drill.
Well, just make sure you shove it in the right end.
What?
Make sure you shove it into the right end. I don't know how much more specific I can be.
I mean, technically the drill only has one end and it's input.
Well, if you shove it in the wrong end, you're not getting your hand back.
Technically where I'm shoving it, I'm just not using my hands.
So things we have learned for the next tumbleweed. Make sure that when you disconnect it from a connector, it makes sure that its engines or that its batteries are turned on.
What I would recommend is having 2 sets of batteries, so that one set is on recharge, and the other set is an emergency set that stays on all the time.
It's a not terrible idea.
Why, thank you. That was a compliment.
130 left.
Probably.
Although you have hit Cobalt.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a side effect of drilling around the area. A bit of cobalt mixed in every now and again. I have 18.4 stone in there. That should be enough to get plates.
There's another 50k ice in the collector if we need it.
I'll fly down. Well, actually, just bring that up. We have plenty of storage space for ice in.
Radio, and then we're going on a road trip. Again.
Yep.
I only have inventory space for like 4.6 thousands, but it should be good anyways.
Yeah, I'll go down and grab a pocket full. Well. Ooh.
Kindly don't hit me.
I have enough experience in Space Engineers to know how to not capax someone.
And yes.
And yet I've done it on multiple. Right, that should be in. Okay. That is well. Right, load up. Let's get moving.
Hang on, didn't you say that you kept ramming this cockpit into things en route?
Well, we have a road now, so...
And you mentioned that this stream that you were ramming into things.
Yeah,
Lots
I mean,
of
I was running
trees.
into things before, but now we have a road, which doesn't have any trees on it. Quite nice, actually.
I am highly concerned.
Really now? Does
Yes.
any need to be...
Absolutely. Categorically, yes.
Open her up a bit. Apparently Lydia got distracted by baby noodles on YouTube. Snakes.
Oh. I was about to ask, what the heck is a baby noodle?
I mean...
Is that someone's child? Well, I guess it is still, but nonetheless.
How do I think about it on the hype? No.
What was that noise?
Apparently the command center has been defeated. I don't know who the command center are, but they are apparently not allied with us. So.
Apparently they don't exist anymore.
Oh, and there's a rover refueling post about 3.4 kilometers away.
Oh, that would have been handy. I could have resupplied the tumbleweed en route.
I mean, it's not exactly en route.
Now in UCA space, please make sure you follow our guidelines. Why does this know my name?
Because it's in your ID chip, which is implanted in your suit.
Ah.
That's what I'm going with, anyway.
Oh, it's just literally on the road. It's a truck stop.
Yep.
Neat. I don't think it has any connectors that the tumbleweed could have used, though, unfortunately.
Not sure. Quaint little outpost.
Yeah, cute. Also, how's your internet connection doing?
Fine. Okay.
Okay, just my FPS over here is tanking.
Yeah, it's probably because we're loading in a lot of the planet.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff. World's gen, as it were.
Yep. Once we get to the island. We'll want to visit Agaris Heavy Engineering at some point. Currently, Old F1, we appear to have fog.
Yep.
Foggy. Oh, it's lightly foggy.
Apparently it is raining.
Oh yeah, so it's barely tell.
Yeah, April shower, I guess. Oh, we're leaving tracks.
Oh, yeah. They added that in the Wastelands up.
Makes sense.
Alright. Have fun with work, old F1.
Oh, the heavy engineering is a much bigger base
Oh,
than
yeah.
the truck stop, but ooh.
Yeah. Oh. Like, every truck stop and area will have a buy and a sell, essentially. You can sell stuff to them, and you can also buy stuff from them. And when you can buy stuff from them, you can also buy vehicles that they might have randomly on sale.
Oh. My F8 camera suddenly has a lot of trouble turning for some reason.
Have you accidentally enabled Ultimate Spectator?
I
Oh,
don't know
wait.
what that...
Try scroll wheel and control.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That's part of Ultimate Spectator. It's another mod that we have on this, which basically means that you can use Spectator camera more, I'd say, fluidly. It basically means that you can set your Spectator camera to follow vehicles and stuff, which isn't it.
Well, unless you're in the cockpit and you're using the F7 cam.
Well, yeah, there is that. Okay. Leave.
Well,
Are
there's another petrol
iron.
station coming up.
Yep, and the iron is actually quite close to it, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is cute. This is really nice.
Hmm? Oh, you're spectating the petrol.
Well, I don't really have much to do in the car, do I?
Oh, true.
I'm just playing on my phone, as you were.
You're playing with the remote control drone that we have in the back, basically.
With the absurd range, yes.
Yeah. It is quite cute, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's adorable. I don't know how you fuel anything here, but it's adorable.
Well, it's, let's see what they actually have. So, oh, interesting. So they will sell us magnesium powder, silver ingots.
Oh, that'd have been nice.
Yeah. And they will buy from us elite grinders.
We only have the enhanced.
Yeah, we're gonna need platinum if we want to. Yeah, but the buy and sell stuff changes on a regular basis. Essentially. They will also sell an ITC Alpha Freighter, which costs 3.8 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
They have any?
Can I buy some Quavers? Quavers Originals? Anything?
Plancola, apparently. Thunderfleet.
Oh,
Join
get behind the
the
counter.
good. You know it's a good ad campaign when they actually have the slogan "Join the good guys."
I mean, that's everything, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
That's Russia and Ukraine right now.
Oh. All right. Shall we head off?
You always know at least one of them is blatantly lying.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I remember correctly. Iron.
I will let you know if I spot it. But also, you're currently going 50 meters per second. Be careful, there are trees.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm gonna worry. I choose to worry.
You choose to worry, I see.
I may have catastrophically destroyed
There
a
we go.
ship today,
Found the
but
iron.
I worry.
We are at the iron. Okay.
So, step one, I guess, is power.
Yeah. Oh. Basically, step one is building a basic brain.
Yes,
And
build a
you've
basic
taken all
brain.
the steel plates. I'll let you build. I'll go dig up some iron.
What is the altitude I want to get here for the turbines?
Probably at least 20 blocks up. Where are you building? Okay. Go.
Okay, we have enough on hand for 2 wind turbines.
Yep, that was what I calculated. Should be enough to set up the basic refinery and the assembler and toggle them on off as well.
Am I aiming for basic refinery or full refinery?
Basic for now. Okay, we have 9.4k iron. Truck.
Same question, but for the assembler.
Basic for now. We'll build a basic refinery, basic assembler, and then afterwards we can build up from that. Then we can start building a drill rig. Probably shouldn't be quite so reckless with jumping down holes. Point.
Yeah, I can vouch that holes can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me how I know.
Okay, we have 19k iron. Pop it. Hey Danon, welcome to the stream. We should actually have enough for a small cargo container that we
Alrighty-o.
Thank you, Danon. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Yep. Oh, God, blue.
A superior color.
I personally think red's quite nice.
Refinery is active, but not processing. Basic refinery can't cover iron.
Wait, what?
Basic
What do you mean?
refinery is evidently not processing iron.
Well, no, if it can't process it, you can't even put it in the inventory.
Well, it's on, it's fully functioning,
Does it
and
have
it's
enough
not
power?
running. No, it has enough. It requires 1 kilowatt. We are creating, like, 787 watts.
It requires 1 kilowatt, and we're creating 787 watts.
Right, yes, I'm getting the conversion wrong. Okay, so we need at least one more turbine to get this running, I think.
Looks. Hmm. Actually, I think I. Oh. Well.
What are your Lucian brains thinking?
My Lucian brain is thinking, you know what gets us power?
Uranium?
What? No. Storm.
Are you going to be a weather witch for a hot second?
Yes. Oh, look, it worked.
Wow. Literally cheating up a storm today.
Yes, literally cheating of a storm, just temporarily. Just to get us a little bit of power. Look, it was bound to happen eventually. I'm just speeding up the process, you know? I mean, yeah, Lydia, it is basically Minecraft web.
Alright, beds are down.
Lovely. Oh wait, I need to make this better. There we go. Okay. So, we drill down. Oh, wait. First things first, we need to build that main refinery. Do we want the normal refinery or the industrial refinery?
I am a big fan of the industrial. I don't think there's a material difference.
There isn't a material difference. Yep. Thunder Fox, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Probably want a pair of speed and a pair of...
I'm gonna try and get 2 more wind turbines going, and then we should have at least mostly stable power.
Fair enough. I mean, what we probably want for stable power is a well, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Are we... Hopefully. Okay, so we need a good 6, 7, 800 plates, but after that we should be fine.
After this near, like, grand of steel plates, yes.
Yeah, I mean, refineries cost a lot, in fairness.
Okay, we have a full power flower up there. I don't think we need the storm anymore.
Okay. Oh, look at that night sky.
Of course, that's jarring. Just going from, like, barely see 5 feet in front of you to that. Literal. Now I can see literal light years.
I mean, it is pretty. Shall we sleep?
Can if you like.
Okay. Take my bedazzled red bed.
Oh, God. The second that the sun comes up, I'm getting blinded. That's gonna be our rooster here.
No, don't worry, it's not mirrored. It's just bedazzled. I could make it mirrored.
Please and kindly no.
I could make it disco ball.
Oh, God. It's already bad enough. So,
Okay.
Lucian's chat, do you think this is going to turn into a Splatoon up here?
Splatoon? What do you mean?
Yeah, see which of us has the most of the base in their color.
I like how the top wind turbine is in red and then the others are in blue. Oh. We're halfway to having... Quickly mine up some more iron. And then we can start working on the drill rig. Start working on the power systems. I mean, realistically, the best way to get to drill out a well would be to plunge mine, right?
Yes and no. Turns out, it's harder to dig a straight down hole by hand than you might suspect.
No, I mean plunge mine as in piston plunge mining.
Oh, I guess.
Like,
You need to have a lot of pistons.
not too many. Like, you can just pull the drill back up, add another piston, put one, make it go down again. And you're basically making the stuff that you need to make the piston by drilling. So,
You say that.
I mean, it sounds like a sound idea to me, but why not?
Good question.
I don't know. What do you think I know?
I'm so glad that you did not just cut down the entire
No,
the entire tower.
I was making sure, don't worry.
Oof. Why do we need another cargo container there, though?
Because we're probably going to put an interface point on this. So if we have a cargo container here, we can lever the drill up and off of that and then push it down. No?
Hmm. Just gonna try and add a battery so I can at least read how much power we got.
Yeah. $74.
We are once again back at our problem of fighting over an assembler.
Well, the stuff that I've got queued up is the binaries. And I'm not.
Stuff that I've got queued up is for this battery.
Everything that was queued up is queued up. 1005. $21. God, I forget how much stuff the binaries take. Wires?
What's up?
Binary stopped.
It's not full.
Assembler stopped as well. Power?
How could we have run out of power?
Oh, no, there it goes.
Very strange. This battery can't come any faster.
Okay, we're good on steel plates. Hi, Prospero.
I have 80 power cells to get through, and you keep putting other things at the top of the list.
I mean, we don't need the steel plates anymore. Unqueue those. That's your batteries.
$76 more power cells, and we'll have a battery.
Lovely. Because the power cells require silicon stuff, so it's taking a while to get through the stone.
$60 more to go.
Lovely. I need 14 motors. Have a full built large refinery. Should be able to do the silver. Oh boy.
Gonna need more rock.
Inventory full.
Oh boy. Oh.
$69 more power cells. No, that's the wrong response to when I say that.
What?
The correct response is nice.
I mean, I suppose it's nice, but it's also lovely.
But it's not the meme.
Do I look like a meme to you, lying?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
No.
I love that we've set up 2 different mines so far, and both times we have need to actually hand drill to get things other than the thing we're mining.
Pretty much. We're gonna have to find a nickel deposit as well at some point. You can't believe that I don't know about the sex number? Gasp, Dusty. Gasp! I can't believe you said the word sex in my chat.
Dusty is... Well, okay, Dusty is a child, but also Dusty is old enough to say that word.
Yes. Ow.
Not old enough to know what it means, but old enough to know it.
Uh-huh. Well, no. According to apparently Florida legislation, Dusty is not allowed to know what it means, or to know the word itself, or to know anything related to that word, for that matter.
No. Only as much as it pertains to not being straight.
Oh, no. Apparently it's pertaining to any orientation and any form of gender expression. Which
Including cishet.
apparently
It's unusual
apparently it
for
applies.
conservatives.
It's basically what the teachers and stuff have been using to protest the law is, hey, yeah, okay, we're not allowed to teach any of this stuff anymore.
Oh yeah, malicious
so,
compliance, the best kind of
yeah,
compliance.
Yeah, malicious compliance. I do love malicious compliance. It's so fun. Oh, I definitely can make a drill of death on this server, Prospero, but we'll see.
I'm really glad we made the better drills.
Yeah? I mean,
It makes digging this out a lot faster.
doesn't make it any less noisy, though.
What?
Exactly.
You think that's enough for the battery?
Oh, hope so. Think so, actually. Ooh, we're one off.
Ah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It just wasn't finished crafting. There we go.
There we go. Hooray.
Alright, and the rest can go into the motors and the,
Battery is recharging, so we are positive for our. Or we are net positive for power.
lovely. We're
It'll take it
also
2 hours, but it is recharging.
almost finished on the, refinery.
10 metal grids and 14 motors, yeah. And now you don't have me fighting for the assembler.
We still need, well, basically what we're running low on at the moment is we could use splits as quite a sound. It's probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
If only so that we remain audible.
Yeah. Might be
I
something
find,
to
I find
consider
them
for next
almost
stream.
disturbingly quiet, though, personally. I know they're manipulable by config, but it makes it sound like I'm not... It sounds like the drilling is happening like 3 doors down or something.
Hmm.
Rather than in my own hands.
Not quite a full set of rainbow. Missing the
No.
boots and the helmet.
Yeah.
I think I might have a rainbow. Can I trade that to you?
Possibly? I don't know.
I'll look at that later on. Now. 4 more metal grid. Hi, Lucienne. Thank you for the follow. Oh god, it's one of the 6 different Lucians that hangs out in Wasted Stream.
There are Lucians on stream?
So one of the recurring things that happens on Wasted Spaces streams is that there's like 6 different Lucians in chat, and regularly when he mentions one of us, we all end up replying because we don't know who he's referring to, because half of us are tabbed out all the time. Which is why when Wasted is referring to me, nowadays he refers to me as 5 instead of Lucian.
Oh, because of the V, I'm guessing?
Yeah, because of the V.
Oh. Are you number 5? I don't know.
No. It's a V, not a 5.
I want information.
Want information? I'm sorry, I don't have it.
I see, you're number 6.
Inventory
What?
full.
No, number 6 is bureaucrat, not information.
Critical.
I'm mildly disappointed that you don't get that I'm making a reference to the prisoner.
Yeah, no, sorry. I assumed that you were making a reference to the units.
At first, yes, and then I realized what I said. And it sounded like more of a prisoner reference. Prisoner, for anybody wondering, is a British I guess trippy paranoia drama serial or some such from like the 60s, 70s? It's very niche, but it is so good. They did have an attempt at a revival in the last like 20 years or so, but I don't know how well that went.
Yeah.
It's not still airing, so I guess it didn't go magnificently.
Inventory full.
I mean, it is technically a reference to Roman numerals, Lydia. Wasted calls me 5 because of the V being 5 in Roman numerals. But I'm referencing the fact that in lore there are 14 different units that make up the various personnel of Ghost Industries for like the Minecraft stuff. And Unit 5 is the holographic interface for most of the Ghost Industries R&D facility, and Unit 6 is the, they're nicknamed Bureaucracy Incarnate, because they're literally like the admin team, essentially. There's a lot of lore for that.
You should make you should make a VTuber avatar to explore the lore.
No,
Little
thank
holographic
you.
Lucian.
I mean, like, the holographic Lucian already exists. Just, you know, difficult to do. Like, I've spent enough time trying to figure out how to do holograms on Cinema. No.
Oh, that's easy. The hard part is tracking the camera to make it actually look like it's in there rather than just being overlaid.
Yeah. What I've taken to doing is essentially taking the exact coordinates of the camera, and then the green screen world uses the exact same coordinates. So yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
helps. Like,
8 more to
the
go.
alternative is just to make a relative translation map, but that's a bit more work.
Almost done.
I moved the ramp to make this easier.
Yeah. And we need more. Nice basic Explorer. I do not currently have a command for the mod list, unfortunately. After this stream, I'll put together a collection that both me and Lion can link to on stream once we've when we're actually streaming this. No, the original V. Originally, what the V stood for, I didn't know. Eventually, it came to stand for Valentine. Prospero. So, yeah, that's what the V actually stands for.
Inventory full.
Rude.
What? Okay, hopefully that'll be enough to finish off the motors.
Yes, two.
Yay! Woo! Did you just try and drill the refinery?
Accidentally.
Bloody hell.
If my mouse is on the wrong setting, i.e. the one that doesn't talk to you, it will switch it will switch to my drill instinct.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine.
I have not, Shadow. Is Sacktown actually back to making mods? Okay, we can probably bring down the refinery, the basic refinery now, right?
I think so.
This will be an endless stalemate, you know that, right, Line?
Submit.
I mean, I can't because I have the better ping because it's my computer, so it will always be red regardless. I will not submit. That's not going to happen. He's actually updated the 40k suit skins? Really? Ah. That's unexpected. I wonder if he's updated his old thrusters. It's not gonna happen, Line.
Okay. Here's the argument for you.
Okay.
Either the base is blue, or I paint the truck blue.
Okay, how about this? We paint this base red because it's iron, and iron is red, and we paint the cobalt base blue because cobalt is blue.
The cobalt base is like 30 kilometers away. It's a
Yeah, but
literal
we're gonna
road
need
trip.
to build it anyway. And actually, that's a good point. We can grab the silver now, and we can put survival kits on both bases. Let's get that refined. Woo! We have silver. Nice. And we need medical components. And medical. 12.
I should think so.
We also need nickel and... I'll jump down the hole and dig up some more stuff. Components.
And I will refactor the space to compensate for the lack of that refinery.
Inventory full.
What do you mean compensate?
Well, there's now a gap
Oh,
between where
right.
where you were putting the cargo
We can,
container.
oh, we can put the survival kit there. Oh. Components, fairly small once. Rest, stone. Nickel. Good. need a bit more on it. Right. Going down the mines again.
Going down to mines.
Yep. Yeah, I am quite excited for Agaris at war, because hopefully that'll be running on the 3.0 water mod, which will mean that actual pressurization volume will contribute to buoyancy for ships and stuff. Nice.
If there's one vanilla feature that I really would like that they haven't implemented that is a massive headache otherwise, it's the capacity to vent tanks.
Yes, that would... Like, you can
Because
vent...
right now, whenever I make a space station that has, like, onboard oxygen farms, as you would want it to have, eventually they fill up the entire tanks and then the airlocks stop working because they can't shove the gas anywhere.
I mean, what I usually do is I have the airlocks be... Like, they have a separate tank system, completely separate to the main system.
That's what the Vagabond station does. Guess what happened?
We went into
because
atmosphere
the
and filled up.
airtightedness doesn't update very fast enough. They just kept siphoning off little bits of oxygen from the station, from the main supply, so they just filled their tanks again.
Strange.
Yeah, pain in the neck. That's why
Well,
Vagabond Station is currently depressurized on the carousel nights.
hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, that was enough nickel for one medical component. Yeesh. It really doesn't like processing stone.
It's an industrial refinery. It's far too important to be doing the commoner's stone.
Uh-huh. The common stone? You wish
rock?
You wish for me to refine the common rock? How dare you! I won't get my hands filthy with such common materials. Or would that be servos? Or, I don't know. What does a refinery have?
Grinders.
Grinders? I mean, yes.
It needs to grind the rock into a suitable powder, and then it melts that, more or less.
Inventory full.
How's your hydrogen doing, by the way?
26%.
Oh, you left the hydrogen engines going.
Yeah, I did, but I also put the tanks on stockpile. So we have hydrogen. It's just currently the engines are on. Turn those off. Then put tank. Well, off. And now we can refill our hydrogen.
Yes, we can refill our hydrogen, but we can't refill our hydrogen bottle because we can't put the bottle into the thing and there's no ice left in the generator.
Yeah, there's no idea. Well, it's not like we really need to fly around it.
You are literally flying up and down to getting rock.
We could literally drill it down. It's not that bad.
Last one. Eventually.
Well, it's the waiting game at the end of the day. There we go. That's the last one done.
There we go.
Now we can respawn here. We can respawn at home base. Now we need to put together materials for... Why are you holding a grinder?
No reason.
Uh-huh. Anyway, now we can build the materials we need for the other survival kit over at Cobalt Mine. And now that we have a major refinery, we can start shipping iron ingots to Cobalt Mine as well, so that you have a decent source of iron over there temporarily. Then we can go and build a nickel mine as well. But first, we need to build the plunge miner so that we can get...
Well, first we need to build any kind of miner over here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the plunge mine is probably the best thing to do to start with, so that we can get right down to the water level and don't have to worry too much about anything else. And then we can use that as a guide for the actual miner. So if we... Thank you, Kevin P. 1234 12354 for the follow. Welcome. Put the plunge miner round about here. That. Fine.
Is the drill being picky?
Yeah. There we go. Do some... Then... Line of conveyors. Do we want standard conveyors, like the square ones, or do we want the...
I say tubes. Tubes do have some advantages over the conveyors.
Okay.
Yeah. Namely,
Fine.
in what they connect, in what they are, what they count as connected to. Also, just for this, it looks more aesthetic.
Well, I was thinking we can use the tubes as like hydrogen and other stuff transport, and then we can use the conveyors as like physical item transport, you know? To differentiate.
Yes.
Like, I know that it doesn't really make a difference, but visually,
No,
you know?
they're identical in terms of like cost
Yeah.
and function.
I think visually that would be that we can sort of go, this is the hydrogen pipeline and this is the item pipeline.
Do we want to make sure this thing is prioritizing iron for its refinery?
I mean, it probably doesn't really matter.
Because I know how to do top speed. I know how to do top speed filtering for this, if needed.
I don't think it matters at the moment. We can come back later and re-rig it if we...
Yeah, when we have functionally near unlimited supplies, I guess it doesn't. We can refactor it however we like.
Yeah.
Right now, it's probably not a huge concern. But that will be it for me and Russell for tonight.
Wow.
I'm developing a menagerie now. Actually, I've got Russell and I've got Pixel.
I suppose I had to restart my stream early on, so I'm missing a little chunk of time off the beginning.
Well, your stream had me talking for at least a chunk of it.
Well, technically they did.
Apart from the bit where there wasn't a stream, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's build up this action. Go.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Woo! Ow!
Well, now we can test the respawning. Did you run out of hydrogen?
Yes, I did.
Right. Do you want me to fix that?
No, I can do it. Thank you, Froglet GG, for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Well,
Guessing I can remove this big line of steel plate now.
yep. And we can build up that veil line, which give us a good. Yeah. Okay.
Should be a decent enough altitude for a decent tick.
Yeah.
For the curious there, you have to... how high off of the ground your drill starts determines how deep it can go based on the number of pistons you can squeeze into it.
I mean, this should be fine for a guide hole for the main drill. And
Yep.
then we can go under here and drill a well right down so that we have a direct connection. So we don't have to worry about getting broken by the actual drill. Probably under this cargo have a hole right down as well. Maybe build a hydrogen mining system down there. This should do.
Yeah,
Good. Great.
good start.
Nice.
Good strong start.
Good strong start. And silver. I'll grab the rest of the silver and put it fine as well. Have it. We can have a decent amount of medical.
I've just noticed that because of the way that we've built this, when the sun is setting, the shadow perfectly covers where the mining hole is.
Oh dear. Well, be sure not to.
Little
down
inconvenient.
Okay, not bad. I'm happy with this. So this will be good. This will be good. Huh. Right. Okie doke. Is
Past midnight.
past midnight. You need to end your stream, otherwise you'll go over time. Probably already have now that I think.
Correct.
I could probably keep going, but I don't know. Would you be alright with me just carrying on and building some other stuff, even if you're not online?
As long as you don't go too overboard, I guess.
I mean, no, I won't go to. I'll probably just like finish welding all this stuff up and some other stuff to get us a little bit further ahead, etc., etc. I promise not to build a castle. Is that good enough?
Why would you? This is Space Engineers. Why would you build a castle?
I've built a castle in Space Engineers. Fun.
When was Space Engineers not fun?
I'm not going to answer that, just in case the devs are listening. Oh.
Space Engineers was fun when there wasn't water and you didn't have planets and it was just all asteroids.
Oh.
Not even sure what accent I was just pulling there, but boy,
Uh-huh.
familiar statements.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll continue building, and hopefully I'll have a well up for us by the next time the next time you join me on this world.
Yee.
All my music's. There we go. Okay.
Right, so that shall be it for me tonight. Hope everyone's enjoyed, especially with the debut of Russell. As I say, there will be more tweaks and adjustments to Russell going forwards. Russell will be getting, like, special seasonal costumes and such, so look out for those. And otherwise, my next stream will be on Saturday with the carousel, to the patrons and whatnot, who will then be the voices coming for Russell, and playing some random games. And then on Tuesday I have Building Blocks, where I program Minecraft mods live on camera, which usually ends up with something going kablooey. And any videos I make are youtube.com/lyingtube. Controls ever. Next time. Oh, and patreon.com/lying. Give me money, please. I'm very poor.
I mean, in the past, Prospero, I have built, I suppose you could say, the equivalent of a space castle. But yeah. Thank you, Null_Inc. for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Now, unlike Wasted Space, I don't believe in a no jetpack run of Space Engine. Like, as much as I understand the want of a challenge, I don't feel like putting myself through that amount of pain. So yeah, that's not happening. What do we need for the piety? We need a full assembly. That's what. God, it's gotten foggy all of a sudden. Foggy and it's getting dark. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't say jetpacks are the only way to live, Prospero, realistically speaking. They definitely help. I won't lie. I do prefer playing Space Engineer jetpack. I can see the appeal of the no jetpack run challenge. Personally, it doesn't interest me. Like, personally, I'd rather not. It seems like a lot of hassle for very little room. Speaking, like, yeah, okay, it is a bit of a challenge, but not to my taste. Oh. Give me. Oh, and we want this at 0.01. Plates. Bolster. Construction components. Go. Okay. That's
Your blood.
need to make myself a hydrogen
Fuel
bottle.
critical.
We need to get the hydrogen hydrogen supply for this base up and running. I think we tap into that for finding. That should. Yeah. Other thing. So the other thing that you can't really give up with jetpacks in space is the freedom of flying. Like being able to just fly around like that is incredibly satisfying. Ooh. File notes together. Holds down on the conveyor line. We're not going to go for too much longer, I don't think. Maybe about... We're just going to finish welding this line up, I think. And then we'll... call it. I would like to get a little bit done so that we can have everything ready for next time. At the very least.
Your blood.
That. Ding. Lights on. No wonder I can't see them. Oh, right. We can sleep. I forget that we can sleep. get some light on the situation. There we go. Lovely. Plates that I need. I need some more. Go. Have the survival kit. Okay, so for those that don't know, survival kits refine stone better than basically anything else. Basic refineries are good for refining general ores, but survival kits refine stone the best. And everything else has basically diminishing returns. It's faster, but it doesn't give you as much as what a survival kit would. Which sort of makes sense. Because major refineries are designed for chewing through like big chunks of ore. And the survival kit is designed to eke out the smallest bits from essentially nothing. Yeah, makes sense. Tubes that I need. That. Action. We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
You flow.
Hmm.
Hero critical.
Uh-oh. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Fine. I would be worried if suddenly one day space engineers decided to implement a body damage model so that if you took too much fall damage, you'd break your legs. I wouldn't like that at all. Who needs ankles? I mean, technically I do. I need ankles, Lydia. Oh. Oh, the other hole. Right. Good, probably. That second sponge miner. What am I making? I am making a iron mining base, Thunder Fox. So I'm currently playing on Agaris at War with Lying. Lying is offline at the moment. And because it's Agaris at war, all of the ore deposits are scattered about the planet. You can't find ore deposits next to each other. So I am building an iron mining base so that we can mine iron in this specific location and have a repository of said material down here for future requirement. So this is a private game, I'm afraid, Thunderfox. This game is a private streamed game that we do most Thursdays. Just me and Line. Oh, I don't have plates. Give me soup. There we go. This is not where I started, no, Space Explorer. Where I started is approximately 29.25 kilometers that way. And yeah, me and Lying started all the way over that way, and it's quite a distance. Fine. One more. Oh. Need to pull the iron out of the drill. That's over there. No. Hey, Meaton. Welcome to the... Oh, God, that's a drill. That's a drill. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. God. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh. Yeesh. Yeah, I almost got my ankles shredded by a drill. Yeah. Particularly unpleasant way to go, I think. Alright. Okay, let's finish welding this up. Right, we need to grab those.
Fuel low.
Yes, Cam, you might say that the drill is digging me, yes. Terrible, terrible. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh! Oh, God. I need a hydrogen tank, because this will not last long. Right. Maybe a ladder? Maybe. Maybe this should... I need some... Salt. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let me very quick grab that stone, get some nickel. Oh. And the things in there. And that pipeline. No. Okay. Oh, this is getting there. This is getting there. I'm happy. I'm happy. Is the cargo track one of the prefabs or my own design? It is technically my own design, Captain Cranky. However, the original, the original style of truck is inspired by the one that Wasted has on his stream, on his Agaris at War. I looked at that truck and I went, I could build that, but better. And then I built it, but better. So it's longer, it has more wheels, it has more batteries, it has more engines, essentially. It's basically that, but bigger and beefier and stronger, essentially. Which I quite like, honestly. It's got ore detectors, it's got a projector in it, everything that you might need. Right. More motors. Go. On.
Fuel low.
Hey, Kalen. I mean, it's been improved by me, which makes it maybe more likely to explode, Prospero, realistically speaking. But you never know until you try. And in this case, trying could be deadly. I'm kidding. Right. Give me more stuff. You at full extension now? Might be. No. Ooh, God. Holes. There's holes everywhere. Is there a lot of combat on this planet? Depends on where you go. There is sometimes combat, but it is really dependent on which part of the planet you're on, because the factions are very territorial on Agaris. Take the stone. Take the stone. And now... iron that's in here. It. Oh God! I keep almost falling down that one specific hole. It is quite irritating. Maybe I should cover that hole. Oh, then I'll forget that I've covered it up, and when the drill reaches it, it's gonna explode. Maybe not the best idea. Yeah, it is possible that the truck could end up in a river. Maybe when I'm driving in the dark, Captain Cranky. Is definitely a possibility. Okay. Need a lot more. Dark. Oh, we need 20. Oh. I think I already had some. Right, that makes water. Now we just need motors. Need nickel. Low to make. That's one section of piping done. 13 batches of and Keen Software House finds a way to fake so many mods. Fight the cycle of vicious and largely unpaid intern support staff. Yeah, pretty much, Teloak. Pretty much. The ground clearance of the batteries is actually quite decent. So the wheels. Let me show you actually. The wheels currently are set pretty low. I prefer driving that way, to be honest. So if, for example, I increase height offset and ring, you can actually see that actually there's a decent amount of clearance under there. Yes, this is the one with roads, basically. I personally prefer running my wheels at a decent strength, like around 20 strength is what I like to run. But at the same time, I like to run them at around Point. Not. No. No. Not. Really? Really? You're gonna do this now? There we go. That's fixed it. But yeah, around 20 on the height offset. But it's still sort of close to the ground, and it's not as close to being in danger. I much prefer that. Okay. Oh shit, wait. Oh, opposite. Oh god. Yep. There's a giant iron ore boulder. That's to be expected. Honest.
Inventory full.
Just like. What are we looking on nickel? Fine. Build another pistol. Well, actually, better thing.
Fuel low.
Finish off this build here. This section. Area out. We used a random start, basically, for it. When we started up this world, in fact, we weren't on Agaris. Well, we were on Agaris, but we weren't on the road version. We were on the unroaded version. And then, when this stream, actually, I took the positions of our bases and our vehicles, and I copied them over to the version of Agaris that has road, essentially. Thusly making us have roads. Okay, that should... Good. Build... Okay. Fine. That should be it, right? Might be there. Okay. Oh, I'm out of steel plate. There we go. How much of a pain was it to find cobalt? With the ore map, which most people when playing Agaris use, not too difficult. Relatively easy. The main... Oh god. Hold on. Let me get out of this hole and then I'll carry on. Come on. Ow. There we go. A bit more. A bit more. Ow. 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 There we go. Right. As I was saying, the main thing about it is that we have on this save an upgraded ore detector range, and using the ore map after knowing where we started, it was relatively easy. It's just getting a vehicle up that can actually find that is the hard part. Velocity. Okay. And that's iron. Stone is some health. That should be fine. Okay. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, we still have that upper section of finished building. But you know what? I'm not too fussed at this point. We've done a lot. We've got a bit done so that we can have a head start on next stream. For now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. We are going to go and raid Agaris, who is currently playing some Final Fantasy IV, I believe. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all had fun. I certainly have a very good one and a very good night.